Hello again, everybody. My name is Dale Dufay, and of course, right in front of me, as I pan around, is Mary the Magnificent. How you
Good
doing,
morning,
Mary?
guys. I'm doing awesome. We're jamming out here.
I know we got
Woohoo.
get this all buttoned up. We're gonna work on the inside later because we're concentrating on everything outside. That's one of the reasons we got this porch done. It's ready for the stone work and the siding. As you can see, we got the cement board around all the skirting. We studded it out 16-inch on center and insulated it with R15 insulation, and then put the cement board on all the way around. Doesn't that look nice? Of course, the stone will probably come up to around this area here, but you don't need the cement board necessarily, but we put it on the skirting. Anyway, so it works out really good. Also, it's rot proof. It'll never rot, and the stone, of course, over it will be the same. And then, of course, we haven't cut out the windows because they should be here in about a week or so.
Yeah.
Brand new windows, 9 windows, real 4 in the front here, and 3 on the other side, and 2 on this side, on the south side. And as you know from the previous video, we got the door installed already, really nice door. And we did the fascia as well. That's right, that's another thing we did. We did all the fascia. Really glad how it tied into the roof there. We have that rubber behind it that we used on the valleys, and so that'll never ever leak. And of course, we did it on the other side, tucked it up in there real nice, and then it gets an aluminum soffit with an aluminum fascia. The aluminum will clad over this fascia. And see how we got it on the gable end? Isn't that nice? Built it down so we can come straight across, and then have like a break off point for the gable on the soffit on the gable. So we got all that done and ready to go, because that's the next thing we'll do is the soffit.
The landlord couldn't believe we already got it done.
Oh, I know. You talked to him yesterday, huh? He's like, you what? But yeah, we took advantage of that really good weather and that whole stretch of dry weather where we got it all done before it even rained once. So now the next thing is the porch in the front. So we come around here, we've gotten started already. As you can see, we got the platform going. And then on each side, we're going to do all this. And this is all going to be covered with cement board and that stonework all put on it. And on top of these 12 by 12 squares here is where the columns are going to go. And then they're going to go up to the roof, to support the roof we're putting over this porch. And you can see it's over 6 feet wide and about 4 feet deep. And that's going to be our platform. And then we have our steps cut and ready to go. This is just a demo piece we had to use so we could establish what this is going to be. This angle, which is 30 degrees, which is an ideal angle for steps.
Which we didn't need a big front porch.
Right. It's not, well, it's pretty good size. It's just basically for looks, but imagine it tied into the roof just like we did the back porch.
Yep.
We're going to do a gable roof over the front porch and tie it in and create 2 valleys up there. What do they call it? A cross ridge? Is that what Diane called it? Right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. We're going to do it in the front here, but it's going to be a much smaller scale. Plus the front porch is not getting any walls or anything. In fact, the deck is going to be flush along with this sideboard, and then we're going to do like a wooden railing up to the posts. Remember, again, a post right here and a post right down here, and it's all going to be a wooden railing and basically an open front porch with a roof. And these posts here, of course, will support the roof. And there's this going to do this, duplicate this on the other side.
Right enough to set planks and stuff.
Yeah, that's what's cool about it is, the steps are going to be nice and wide. We're going to make the steps full width, as wide as that deck. And we're coming down with the steps. There's going to be 3 steps, and the deck represents the 4th step. And remember, we showed a demonstration video how to calculate that. You always have to calculate the top step, the deck as a step. So that goes into calculations. Maybe we could show another demonstration video on cutting steps, because we do have to make, these here are called stringers, step stringers. We have to make at least probably 5 of them. You know, one here in the middle, one on each end, and then one in between those. And then we're going to use 2x12 treads, they call it. Each step is called a tread, and then we're going to use a decking board for the rise. So this is called the rise, and this is the tread. And again, we can show you how we calculated it. It came up with a 6 7/8 rise, and then 11.5-inch tread. So it's, again, maybe we can show you. I was cutting one of them. Again, it's pretty difficult to do that because, you know, it's hard to set up the camera somewhere where it's not sitting in the sun and hold it, you know, and set it somewhere while we're doing it. It almost has to be handheld, like I'm doing right now. So we're showing you our progress. We hope to get, once this is done and we have a roof over it that needs a soffit. The roof we're doing is going to be a soffit. Even the ceiling inside the porch is going to be, the front porch here is going to be aluminum soffit as well. So once this is done, then we can put soffit on the whole house and the new porches, and then we can start the stonework, all the stonework. And then we have to replace all the windows and doors all around throughout, and then we could do the aluminum siding. Well, it's actually going to be vinyl siding. We plan on doing the vertical siding, which will give it a, you know, better look. When you stand back, it'll make the house look taller. Because of these big overhang, which I do like, 2-foot overhang, it makes the fascia real low. You know, as you can see, it's just above the windows there, soffit and fascia. So we're gonna make, you know, make it, like I said, with the vertical siding, it should appear to be it's taller looking. And then we're planning on putting a stonework up to approximately here. That you know, that's about 12-14 inches below the windows. And then we're going to have like a ledge, a cement ledge, and then the vertical siding will proceed from there on up to the soffit. And that's why we have to do the soffit first, because the siding dies into the soffit. In other words, you don't want to put the siding up and then the soffit afterwards, because then there's no place really to mount the wall part of the soffit. So that has to all be done first, then the stone, then the vertical siding, all to be, you know, once this porch is completed. We got a pretty good jump on it. We started it yesterday. We got these side walls determined. It's going to look real neat. That's all going to be stonework, you know, wrapped around. We're going to first put cement board on it, and then of course the stone will, cornerstone pieces will go here, and it'll just look really nice and detailed. And then the inside, everywhere where it's seen, will be stone as well. And that deck is going to be flush with this, you know, so we can have that open railing, which will connect to the posts that are going up here. Here, 2 posts on each side, all the way up to the new roof. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, we're having fun. First thing we had to do is deal with an outlet that was in the way. We had to remove it. And of course, that kind of stuff eats up time. But we got that done. We got the ledger board on. We got the platform determined. We got the side pieces determined. So it should go pretty quick. It's just a matter of material. So I've been doing all the yapping here, Mary. You got anything else you want to say?
I just want to tell you, thank you, Diane, for the Chewy order that's on the way. Love you,
right,
love you, thank you so much. Kitties love you too. And I love you
do.
guys, and my Cash App and my Venmo and my PayPal will be in the description box for any donations you guys want to make. And plus I put our address in there in case you guys want to send anything. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful weekend.
I know, Labor Day too, right?
Yep, Labor
That's
Day
awesome.
weekend.
We're going to be working through the whole weekend, but that's, as long as we're having fun, that's all that matters, right?
Right.
We kind of get along pretty good, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Sometimes I'll upset Mary. I told her this morning that she doesn't know what how to trip a breaker, and boy,
And
did
it
she
takes
get
about 2 seconds to get over it, but
she got upset, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. You know how to trip a breaker, or not trip a breaker,
know
but
that one's tripped.
reset." Yeah, there wasn't any trip this time because I accidentally touched the wires over there. But that knocked out the Wi-Fi and everything temporarily. But that's over. That's the only kind of small disputes we have.
Small.
And I'm always pretty, what do they say, modest, or admit guilt readily. I have to. That's why we get along, right, Mary?
Yep.
Okay, so with that, we thank you for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Love you.